Hello YouTube. Today's video is about the 5 reasons you should and shouldn't be making your film right now.
We're going to shoot something really big.
So, let's face it, the film industry is in absolute chaos. And when I say the film industry, I mean all content. So you and I, people who make films, people who make web series, people who make TV shows, and all manner of content, production is gone. Clearly, if you rely on gig work, you're experiencing the pressure right now, and I am here to say that I'm rooting for you, and I'm here for you, and I'm on your side. So what do we do? Should we make our film? Shouldn't we? You know, if you're an indie creator, we never ask permission, so, you know, that's one thing you can do, but the reality of it is where does it go after that? So I'm gonna start with the reasons you shouldn't make your film. The industry is on its way to losing about $20 billion. I need you to do the math on that. That is massive. When they lose if they have 1 or 2 bombs during the summer, they consider that a failure. Now, there just isn't anything. So if you thought the film industry was conservative before all of this, I am here to tell you they are going to put an iron grip on what they put their money into. It is going to get so conservative. Remember, before, they were risk averse to begin with. And now, who do you think that they're going to give money to? People to make their films. Who do you think they're going to distribute? They're going to distribute and invest in known commodities. They're going to invest in people that they're assured can deliver the product at the right price and are proven. So if we think we're just going to be able to rock up and start pitching our wild ideas, which every film is a wild idea, but if we think we're just going to rock up and start getting in the room, it's going to get even harder. Ask yourself this: is this the time to make that film when the doors are going to have a really small crack in them? Right? Is the chance of you getting in that room to pitch your film or getting in front of that distributor to sell your existing film, is that going to happen right now? The number 2 reason you shouldn't be making your film right now is that if you are an independent filmmaker with no audience, the door is shut to you. Why is audience important? Audience is super important because it is social proof that your content matters to an audience, right? That you are capable on your own of attracting people to the work that you make. That tells them that it's worth investing in. And the 2 types of audiences they look for are wide and deep. So the wide multi-million person audience on YouTube is one example, right? You can guarantee that a certain percentage of everything that person makes is gonna get watched, right? Then there's the deep audience. That's the smaller audience, but more engaged. So the wide audience might just watch. The deep audience will watch, share, comment, like, right? So that means that audience has more value per person than just somebody who only watches, right? So they're gonna be looking for social proof that your content matters to an audience. And what is the audience to the film industry in the perspective of how they think? It is the market. It is the market that they monetize. It's the market that they take money from so that they can be profitable. So if you're just coming in with a good idea, it's going to be immensely challenging for you to convince them to invest in you, no matter how good your idea is. So I'm here to make a really strong suggestion. We're all trapped indoors right now. Start building your audience today. Ask yourself, what in the next hour do I need to do to bring people into my world so that they have context for why my work is important. Super important that you do that. It is not going to change anytime soon. The film industry is not going to all of a sudden just swing its doors open and it's going to be back to what it was pre-crisis. You're going to have to figure out how you're going to turn a stranger into a fan of your work. I have other videos on this channel that I'll put right up above here that you can go to and help you learn how to build audience for your films, web series, whatever content you're creating. The number 3 reason why you shouldn't be making your film or web series right now is that there won't be festivals opening up for a long time, right? Some will open, but will attendance be enough to make a difference, right? Are people going to stay away because they're afraid of large crowds? The same goes for movie theaters, right? That's a tough route. That's going to be really difficult to get your film seen out in public. But if you're making a movie, right, where's it going to go for its initial run? How are you going to capture attention? Most people go to film festivals. Most people try to use festivals and film markets, again, places where large people gather in a small space to get their film out there. That environment is going to be forever changed. So until we understand what's going to happen, it's going to be chaos in that realm. It's going to be chaos at the festival level. It's going to be chaos at the film market level. Theaters had a choice in Georgia and in other states, right, to open, and they didn't. And they didn't because they know nobody's going to show up. So those are 3 reasons why you shouldn't make your film. Now, here are 2 reasons why you should make it. And I think that these are 2 very powerful reasons for why you should be creating right now. And they may even outweigh the 3 reasons why you shouldn't, and I'll let you decide. But the first reason you should be making your content, or at least developing it, right? At least getting a pitch deck, a sizzle reel, or whatever you have already in place out to the industry is because development departments, those are the departments that take in ideas and develop them to be made, right? They choose what that studio or platform or channel are going to be making that year. They're the ones who decide which ones are going to happen and decide which ones get the resources, right? So they are open, they're cooking. They can do that remotely. I am doing it as we speak. I work with other studios and platforms to help them build their slates, and those are things that is an ongoing, it doesn't require us to be in the same room, and it's continuing to happen. So they are looking for ideas. But again, if you don't have some kind of social proof that your idea has merit, it's going to get tough. But if you do and you don't want to stop creating, then development departments are open and it's time to get in touch with them. And the next reason you should be making your film right now is because we're filmmakers. It's what we do. We were crazy to begin with. Think about what our business model is. We come up with an idea that rattles around in our head and it wakes us up at 3 o'clock in the morning. And by 7 a.m. we're up trying to make it happen. We're the pirates of the world. We're the miscreants, right? You've been on a film set. You know what it is. It's your friend who just quit their restaurant gig because they wanted to work on your film for a week. We're the outcasts. We're the weirdos. It's why we should create. It's what we do. It's in our blood. So we should never stop creating. And I think this is the most powerful reason why you should be making your film, because it's worth it and your work matters. And even if it's hard, who cares? It was hard to begin with. Trust yourself. You know that you love telling stories. You have a camera, or your friend has a camera, or you have an iPhone. Tell the story. Right now, we need it. Right now, everybody's running out of Netflix. So it's quite possible that your content fills a content gap for the industry. Online content is going to be leaned on right now. It's going to be something that people are turning to. And if you can make it in a way that makes you a game changer, they will pay attention to you. If we do what we do best, we can get through this. And I know for a fact that the people in this community, in the alexlemay.com community, in the Web Series Academy community, are amazing creators who have never stopped and never let anything beat them. It's who we are. So keep creating. So if you liked this video, press the like button. It helps this channel and it allows me to continue to make more videos to help you keep creating. Press the subscribe button and the little bell next to it so you're notified of upcoming videos. And I can't wait to see you in the next one, and I'm talking to you.